Hi, it's Stephanie Chang, State Senator for Senate District 3. This is Staying in Touch with Stephanie. And so it's been a little while, so I've got some updates to share. So 5 things to know from the past few weeks. First thing is that our bill to make the service of personal protection orders free of charge to the survivor is moving forward. We took some initial steps to get the bill moving on the Senate floor today and expect a vote next week. So that is very exciting. And then the second update is that this week we are having a hearing on the bill that I have sponsored, Senate Bill 613, which is about creating a clearance rate grant program within the state to help support law enforcement agencies' ability to solve more crimes. Unfortunately, Michigan and actually across the country, clearance rates, which is basically referring to how many crimes are we solving for violent crime, has actually gone down quite a bit over the decades, and so hoping to remedy that. Third update is that I know a lot of folks have been paying attention to this issue with the data centers and the process by which a new data center is being considered by the Michigan Public Service Commission. We are really concerned by the fact that there has not been yet a scheduled contested hearing to be able to take expert testimony from both sides about this massive project, which will have pretty big implications for all of the ratepayers of DTE Energy. So I did sign on to a letter this week that was led by Senator Sue Schenk, which is asking the Michigan Public Service Commission to have a contested hearing and to have a thorough process. Fourth update is actually two people combined. One, I wanted to let folks know about a man named Ali Vang. He is currently being held at an ICE private detention facility up in Baldwin, Michigan at the North Lake Processing Center. And one of the things that we're really concerned about, along with the fact that he has been detained and has been removed from the community and his 7 children, is the fact that he has not been properly getting the medication that he needs. And we are going to be working hard to make sure that ICE knows of our concern about that issue, to make sure that people are getting their medication in their facility so that they can keep their health. And then we have been monitoring the situation of a man named Mohan Karki. He is a Bhutanese Nepali man who's actually from Ohio but has been detained and is currently at a facility in Michigan. His potential deportation, given what we know about the conditions for people who are Bhutanese Nepali, we know that there is a lot of safety risk with putting people back home. The other concern that we have is that he has a not even a year-old baby who he has not been able to have an in-person visit because the facility is not allowing that, which I think is very wrong. So we're going to be advocating for both of these individuals and their families, and I wanted to let you know about that. The fifth and last update is that this week we have testimony about the Stop the Bleed bills, which is basically updating our Good Samaritan law so that, because we want to actually encourage people, if they have an emergency situation, to actually help their loved ones or even people on the street that they observe that are bleeding a lot due to some type of injury or cut, so that we can actually save those lives and make sure that they are not afraid of, potential legal ramifications if they do it wrong. We want to give people the opportunity to do as much as they can to actually help save those lives. So those are 5 things to know from me. Have a great day.